And Dan, it seems like it's been kind of forever since Caltrans has been doing road work on 101. I've remember covering it since I started here back in 2018, don't you?
It's been before that, Josh, that's for sure. And let me try this again. A little word of advice for you, too. I find we're commuting back and forth at night sometimes, and they've got ramps closed down, and you'll see like a ramp closed. But it won't necessarily be that ramp. It may be the next ramp. So you may have to drive a little past where your destination is to get to your ramp. I've been missing ramps. I had to drive all the way to Chular the other night because the airport ramp was closed.
Right.
Just to turn around. Well, not all the way to Chular, but, you know, one of those U-turns.
Yeah.
It could, you know, just give yourself a little extra time.
Yeah,
anytime they've got 101.
For sure. I take the Bronner ramp usually coming northbound on 101, and you have to take all the way to Sala Road to get around to North Salinas. So,
you know, eventually, maybe in 2025, 2028.
Yeah, probably.
Some smooth sailing through 101 in Salinas.
We should probably talk about weather, though, right now.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Turns out that's what segment's on. Okay, here's a look at what's going on out there right now. Big ridge of high pressure off to our north. This is a dome of hot air, and it's just sitting to our north. And it's actually going to be a little bit more centered over us during the day tomorrow. So that's when I expect the warmest temperatures across the region. Now, you don't actually see a big blue H in the sky. We just use this to signify a big area of high pressure. So this thing right here, just think of it like a big dome of warm air. And it squishes down on a marine layer. We don't talk about the marine layer too often during the winter time. We talk about it during the summertime, and we're making that transition now from our winter-type weather scenario to the summer-type weather scenario. In the wintertime, it's usually cooler up on the top of the mountain than it is, you know, in the bottom of the valley during the afternoon. But in the summertime, it's usually a different story. It's usually warmer up in the hills than in the valleys, especially down on the coast where you have that cool, moist marine layer. But when a big, strong ridge is sitting overhead, it just pushes down on that cool air and can help get rid of the clouds. So even though we have some low clouds out there today, I do expect them to somewhat mix out as we head into the day tomorrow. Let's take a look at FUTURECAST. It's pretty aggressive with that clearing of clouds by 8 p.m. and it has us clear. I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I think we'll probably see some low clouds probably through at least midnight tonight around the bay. But eventually, as we head toward tomorrow morning, most of those clouds should be out of here. You can't rule out a little bit of fog as we wake up at 6 a.m. Again, the computer model has everything way offshore. I still think we could see a few low clouds sitting in and around the bay. But for the majority of the day tomorrow, I'm forecasting pure sunshine across the region. So get ready for a nice warm day here across the central coast. A light offshore breeze over the hills at night is what's going to help continue to push those low clouds out. And eventually a sea breeze will kick in tomorrow night and give us some relief on the coast. And it's not going to be hot by any means, but certainly warmer than it has been over the last couple of weeks. As we look at our temperature forecast, yeah, we're going to get into the mid 80s in Ben Lomond and Boulder Creek tomorrow, looking nice and warm there. Low 80s into Felton, Scotts Valley, mid 70s down along the coast. Santa Cruz to Capitola should be a beautiful day on the beaches on the north side of the bay. Mid 70s also Salinas, Watsonville, 80s in Hollister, Gilroy. Castroville, not too bad at 67 degrees. The Monterey Peninsula, you'll still have a bit of a sea breeze during the afternoon, but you know, your high in Monterey today was like 57 degrees. So we're going to be about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow. So you'll definitely notice the warmer air out there. And even Pebble Beach and Pacific Grove will be in the 60s. As we head farther south, temperatures warm as you drive south on 101 through the Salinas Valley. We'll hit the 80s by King City. Bradley nice and toasty at 85 tomorrow. A warm day for hiking at the Pinnacles at 81, and a beautiful day on the Big Sur coast with highs in the upper 70s. Over the next 7 days, temperatures cooling immediately on the coast by Monday, and then we'll be a little cool and breezy on Tuesday and Wednesday with stronger onshore flow and a weak weather system passing by. And then it looks like another ridge parks itself over the area, and that's going to warm us up next week with highs in the mid to upper 60s once again. Inland areas also nice and warm over the next couple of days, but also cooling a bit early next week. I have watching on the map because there is a weather system that's going to slide by mainly over the Sierra Nevada, but a few model solutions have had a couple showers pop up in our area. And if this happens, I think it's most likely to occur over the Diablo Range, and instability levels will be kind of low, so I don't expect like thunderstorms, but this would be just like an isolated shower or two, maybe over San Benito County. So I've got watching in there. It's still a pretty low probability event. We'll keep an eye on it for you. Either way, temperatures head back upward as we head toward the end of the week.
All right. Thank you, Dan.